Sometimes I do feel like I neglect Archer.
Although AJ loves his son, often when we see Archer, he's dirty. The last time I saw him, he hadn't bathed for 3 days. I said, he's still in the same clothes that he was 3 days ago. He goes, yeah, well, I was tired and I didn't feel good.
No bath. He literally reeked of marijuana.
My son, he's always clean. I make sure he has a bath every night and he's fed, but you know, he might go out to my mom's car with a dirty face because I let him have chocolate and sugar and sodas and you know, he's a kid.
AJ asked me to pick him up some NyQuil for his cold. He told me he went to sleep at 8:30 at night and didn't wake up until 3:30 p.m. the next day. I said, well, where was Archer when all of this was going on? He said, I have no idea. It turns out that while he was asleep, Archer stuck a toy into the furnace and AJ woke up to a burning smell. I'm worried about the well-being of my grandson.
If somebody tried to take my little Archer from me, I'd end up in a bad place. He's like the only source of love I feel I have these days.
If the diagnosis that you say you have is accurate, PTSD and IED, what are you doing about it?
Well, basically I'm self-medicating with marijuana. That's how I get through anything. I've smoked twice before I've even met you today because I knew this was going to be hard and I didn't want to break down on stage.
Okay, but so you're seeking no treatment.
I have in the past and I felt it was doing no good in group therapy.
You're taking no medication.
I've taken some before. I didn't like the way it felt.
You're just smoking weed.
Pretty much, yeah.
That ain't gonna fix what ails you.
It doesn't fix it. It just puts a temporary fix on it like a Band-Aid so I can get through the day. That's all it is.
Yeah, no, it doesn't even do that. What it does is it impairs your thinking, robs you of your motivation. And what are your primary symptoms for your PTSD? What are your primary symptoms?
Depression, get some nightmares due to the incident. Every now and then makes it hard to sleep. And, anytime I think about my grandma or see her, you know, I break down.
That doesn't sound like it's anywhere close to the criteria for PTSD. I don't know. I'm, like I say, I can't diagnose you here, but you guys have explained to us, all of you in your interviews, that he's got PTSD from finding his grandmother in such a terrible state, and that he spiraled out of control since then. But I put together a quick look, and this is where
what?
grandmother was found down here. Mm-hmm. Okay, but I go all the way down here to 0405. This is when he got mad and destroyed his brother's guitar. In 05, you say he punched your car so hard it left knuckle prints. In 06, he's in the kitchen and he jumps on his brother's back when he's in a back brace.
Okay.
In April of 06, he has a physical altercation with his brother's ex-wife. In 07, he just stopped making payments on his car. In 08, he gets his brother's gun. You think there's a standoff, but he's not even at the house, but he does shoot holes in a chair. He's suspected of stealing his brother's toolbox. Don't know whether he did or he didn't. In 09, steals grandparents' jewelry. In 09, physical altercation with stepdad, resulting in a torn tendon. In January of 10, Elaine emails listing issues. You sent us this email. You've emailed us 4 times. You've emailed us 3 times. No high school diploma, stolen money from mom, needs pot for anxiety, pre-PTSD diagnosis, told brother, why would I get a job when I have mom? I mean, all of this is going on before this happens.
Yeah. But we're not your enemies, AJ.
Okay, but I'm trying to explain that this right here makes me look like a when all these altercations right here, other things were involved. He swung at me and we got an altercation. It doesn't say anything about his attitude towards me and swinging.
How come you get the excuse of I don't have to live my life while the rest of us got to be out there working to support our families and I'm not mooching off of mom?